So many people are suffering in life. Okay. Now they seem to go for a solution. I want this solution. They go to psychiatrist, they may go to a doctor. I want a freedom from suffering. And little bit it works, they change the doctor, they go somewhere here, they'll keep on changing. But no solutions found. Because deep inside they're holding suffering. It's called, this suffering becomes attractive. You know why? Suffering gives you an identity.
It strengthens the
Strengthens your identity. I want to feel more intensely, I am ego. Ego's key thing is suffering. So that's why if you see Ravana and Asuras, they caused a lot of suffering. It's another way of saying suffering is the identity of ego. So if suffering goes, you know identity. You walk into a room, okay? So many people are happy. Nobody will care for happy people. Somebody's sad. Why are you sad? Because sad person gets identity. Happiness is no identity. Happiness, you have become one with the universe. Okay? People suffer because they are holding on to identity. Okay? And psychiatrists make money out of holding on to the identity. They'll repair the identity a little bit. They'll little polish. Give a better identity, but still a polished identity. Okay? And also another thing is that the suffering is a self-inflicted pain. So I made some mistake in life, some blunder or some pop or some bad work. So what happens? Suffering is a way to hurt yourself. You hold on to hurting yourself. Okay. Let me give an example. Right? There are various people hurt themselves. Okay. So any successful situation is there. It is a job. They are almost successful, but they fail. Consciously they want job. Subconsciously they want hurt themselves. So go to a beautiful location. Okay? Consciously they want happy. Subconsciously they want hurt themselves. They'll find some problems and start crying. Subconsciously you're holding on to hurt. Okay? Am I clear?
absolutely.
Okay? And that's like business for somebody. Okay? The hurt of somebody is life for somebody. Doctors. So that's why if doctors really genuinely want Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhodu, they don't have a job. They don't have pay. Doctors consciously pray Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhodu. Subconsciously they should say many people may have diseases. Right? So what happens is there's a way of hurting yourself. That's called self-sabotage. People do self-sabotage. Something good is coming, they'll enjoy. Suddenly they'll find a problem and they start hurting themselves. So this happens especially, okay, inner child healing, she'll know better. In the childhood, okay, the mother or father constantly keeps on blaming you, hurts you. Then the child feels, I'm not worthy of good things. Okay? Hurt is my nature. When you grow up, persons become adult, but the child inside is still there. So if somebody speaks something, gives good thing, no, I don't want harm because I'm not worthy of that. Because that's what a child has been programmed by the family. It's a deep-rooted program. So that's called inner child healing. All these are subconscious impressions. In spirituality, there's no hurt in life. There's no pain in life. There's no ego. That's why the person with the ego, person puts on hurt, puts on suffering, because that's the ego identity. Please understand, if you are suffering in life, there will be 10 people who will come and ask you, why are you suffering? If you are happy, nobody will ask you, why are you happy?
Nobody else.
You will become
Alone.
Okay? So, for me, one of my relatives, right? He was partially paralyzed. And he looks forward to the day when he gets admitted to the hospital. Because people will come and meet him.
Yeah.
Deep inside, they have a craving for attention. So that craving for attention, who doesn't want attention, my dear? See the powder in the morning, early morning. The dress. See the style. Everybody is designed for attention. Ego thrives on attention. And maximum attention you get when you are suffering.
Correct.
You know that? So victimhood gives a maximum attention. And that's why if you look at all social, this thing, right? All political movements. Okay, they're all claiming victimhood. All these isms, they're based on victimhood. Rich versus poor. Okay? Landlord versus this thing. Victimhood. Religion also based on victimhood. Victimhood gives you identity, ego. Joy gives you freedom. Okay? And please understand, ego wants a name. Ego wants attention. Okay? But God doesn't want attention. God is silently working. He has created entire universe. In universe, He has not put one name board. Made by God. Okay, but if you do a small painting, you put a signature. Okay? This is nature of ego. So God is so selfless. He does everything and no worship. But you do small thing and claim it worship. And for that you have to put a name. Your name because of it. That's why Guru tries to destroy your name first. By calling you Atma Jyoti. But he'll still hold on. Atma Jyoti is a title. Atma Jyoti is a brand name. You don't understand.
ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಯೋತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೂ
Transaction money.
So, for Guruji's convenience, he is giving a name Atma Jyoti. It is not. This is the fundamental basic teaching of spirituality is your name is your identity. And to get rid of the name, people go and get the mantra diksha from saints. Rama, Rama. I chanted Rama 1 lakh times. I chanted Rama 2 lakh times. Me comes before. That's why Guru tries to remove the me by giving a spiritual name. Then people come and say, spiritual name, you are creating brand name for me, image for me. No, my dear, I am trying to remove your image.
One joke is there. In Pazak,
Same thing.
the same thing. One person meets the
Confusion. I found, to my surprise, there are people who have a reason for suffering. Okay? Because of poverty, because of health. There is a reason for suffering, there is a reason for crying. But to my surprise, I found people who have absolutely no reason for suffering. They have a good family, they have money, okay? They have a job. But I found they suffer a lot. They find one silly reason and take that as a reason and keeps creating suffering for them. And they cry. And this suffering cannot be cured. They go to a psychiatrist, they go to anybody can cure it. No. It becomes a habit pattern. The ego wants that suffering. To be happy, you have no identity. That's why they find a small thing and make it so big. Okay? And cry. And I have come across such people. I was surprised. I feel people have some reason to suffer. Okay, some disease, some paralysis and all. But people without reason, they create a suffering for themselves. Okay? Because that gives an identity. This identity ego is false. It's totally false. There's no such thing. One person came to me. I'm giving you a case study. You must have many case studies. Okay? Suddenly he left his job, a top MNC job. Okay? Very high paying. Comes and sits at home. Like this. Nobody understands why he's sitting like that. Parents thought he has some ancestral problem. When you go to astrology, they'll say your ancestral problem. They did big Havan and all. No ancestor is satisfied. Then 2-3 years are gone like this. He sits like a dumb like this. Then that person, one day I went to his house. He said, please help me. Okay? Somehow he felt I could help him. I called him. Initially I thought, this is a pure case of psychiatric problem. Okay? I went into psychiatrist. I booked an appointment for him to psychiatrist. He went there. Okay? And after 3 months, he came back to me. I found my problem. You know what is my problem? My parents abused me. Are Baba, earlier you had a problem. Now your parents also have a problem. And you stop talking to parents. Psychiatrists understand this is a childhood problem. Okay? Typically they do. Childhood trauma. There is no childhood trauma. Parents are very nice. Okay? Something you hold on. Then I realized that he met a girl in his office, sitting next to him. He proposed to her.
No.
She rejected no. Then this person started taking drugs. Okay? And drugs made him dull. He lost his job and sitting at home. Okay? So then I healed him, energy healing. He became alright. And goes to the parents. Parents also know me. They think that some divine puja has helped him. They don't understand somebody can heal him. So, people having everything good in life is a problem for many people. When life is becoming good, they want to find small thing. That's why very rich people, right? They're constant complainers. Okay? And he'll be getting many people, very rich and this thing. They'll be one small mistake here, they'll start crying. A very poor man will not complain for big problems. A rich man will find small things and complain. Because that gives him identity. That gives him power. You know why? When you criticize others, when you complain about others, you get more power.
You become important.
You become important. Criticizing, finding fault with others gives you power. That's the nature of ego. Many girl children, especially, have been instilled the feeling that inferior to others in the childhood. Okay? It's a society condition, family condition. Compared to the male brother or male members of society, they are lesser beings. This goes deep root. Okay? So now this deep rooted feeling makes them feel I'm unworthy of respect in life, unworthy of praise in life. If you praise them, they will feel hurt. Normally praise should feel good. Okay? Praise them, they feel hurt. You give them respect, they will feel hurt. Because deep inside they are given a feeling that you are not worthy. Self-worth. This is called inner child, trauma of inner child. Okay? The inner child has to grow. You have to understand. You are not a human being, you are a divine being. You are worthy of life. Okay? I have seen many people who, if you give praise, they'll get hurt. Especially women. On the other hand, men's ego is bush in childhood. They want praise. They want ego boosting. Wives know very well how to boost the ego. That's one of the toolkits of wives. And it comes very naturally for them. Okay? One person, Mullah Nasruddin, goes to his friend's house. And every time when he goes to his friend's house, goes to a friend's place, she'll come out with a coconut. Please break this coconut. Husband will break the coconut and give it to her. Then one day, when he goes to his house, the husband is not there. Wife is breaking coconut herself. Then the mullah is surprised. Every time when I ask your husband to break the coconut, now you are breaking coconut. You could have done now. Mullah ji, this is my secret. All wives are secret. They want to give a little bit ego massage for husband. By making break coconut in front of your friend, his ego will be boosted. Why can't I give you some little bit boost of ego? So this comes, the boosting of the ego comes very naturally for women. Okay? And male ego wants boosting. Okay? And many of the female ego wants hurt. Okay? Because boosting gives ego strengthening, hurt gives ego strengthening. Life is very peculiar. Both are problems. Now you understand yourself better?
Yes.
That's why.
Wives are called better half.
Wives are called better half. They know how to boost the ego of their husband. Okay, there is a life-born skill for women. And men ego reverse boosting. Women's ego is hurting. Both strengthens ego. So that's why wife is called better half. She knows all the tricks of the trade to handle husband. She's called bitter half because she needs it.
Yes, definitely that way